Hello, and welcome to another Contemplative Living, where we talk about concepts to bring contemplation into our everyday lives. You know, Spirit once said to me, be true by merging your inner with your outer life. And this is a message that I received when I was, really beginning to explore my meditative practice. And so that's kind of what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the beginning of a practice, of a meditative practice. So let's get to it.
Welcome to Contemplative Living, where we view contemplations for the week to have a better understanding of our spiritual paths. This is Contemplative Living with Dave Bennett, contemplations and reflective meditations.
All right. Well, so here we are, and the chat box is open. If you want to comment, I'll try to keep up with it. But we're going to talk about that beginning, that time, that freshness, that newness, when meditation is at its beginning. Some call it the beginner mind, and so experience the rousing stir of your awakened mind. Get some space between yourself and thoughts. Meditation, a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about meditation, but meditation is a way of just, let's say, calming ourselves, quieting ourselves, eventually finding that stillness within ourselves. But at first, we just need to learn to get a little distance from our thoughts, because those thoughts are pervading our mind all the time. And in today's society, everything is coming at us so quickly and just bombarding us with information and experiences and just life. And so a lot of times that just pulls us away from our true nature. It pulls us away from our essence of who we are, because we get swept up with all of that. And so that's where a nice, new, fresh meditative practice can be the most joyous time in our lives. It's that beginning, something fresh, something new. Oops, didn't work. Okay, by being so we want to begin by having an attitude of openness, eagerness, and a lack of preconceptions. So, we've all heard about meditation and all of its benefits and all that. That's all true, but we don't want to go into it with a thought that, I'm going to achieve this, or I'm going to nirvana the first time out. Yeah, that's unrealistic. So, but we want to be open, eager, and invite the experience, no matter how it comes to us. That's the best way to really get your foot in the door. My Switch is really giving me troubles today, so I'm not sure why this is not loading. But anyway, so beginning meditation is a tender space of hope and discovery. And we need to treat it that way. We need to treat it as an openness of what may come. And so as you go into meditation, as you quiet yourself, allow that discovery, that sense of discovery to be a part of your beginning. Now, there are many paths, many ways to start a meditative practice. And I'm not going to try to promote one over the other. Myself, I like a variety, tell you the truth. I like walking meditation out in nature especially. And now that it's springtime, this is the best time in the world to develop a walking meditation. I also like sitting in silence, and I love bringing contemplation into my meditative space. But the spiritual path is delicious, and it's fruitful work. It's bountiful in what it brings to us, and it changes our lives. When I began meditating, it really brought a calmness into my life, a new sense of focus that allowed me to be more productive in my everyday life. So there is an escape from the prison of our thoughts. We need to cultivate well-being. Our thoughts become a prison many times. They capture us and they hold us down, and they keep us from being who we really need to be. And so, yes, I agree. I like to sit outside in meditation as well. So that's the thing. We don't want our thoughts to run our life, okay? We want to run our life by connecting to our true essence, our true nature, and that intuitive knowing that is within each and every one of us. And meditation allows us to quiet those thoughts just enough to be able to hear that still, quiet voice that resides within our true nature. So that is the escape. Look toward what works for your mind and your relationship to your practice. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to promote one form of meditation or one form of practice over another, because they all work for individuals. We're all individuals, and we all want to do, we all have different needs. We all have different things that stimulate us. We all have things that motivate us. And so finding that course that works best for you is the direction that you want to go. So look for, where is the joy and ease in your meditation practice? Especially even those that are seasoned meditators, we tend to, sometimes it tends to get a little dry. And so it's always good to come back to the basics and find, where was the ease? Where is the joy in my practice? And then move toward that and bring it back and revitalize. If you're a seasoned meditator, if you're new, just move toward where you find joy in the practice. Because the practice is not meant to be a drudgery, okay? It's not meant to be, a task that we have to do. It should be something that we look forward to. And so I hope that you find that something that motivates you to start a practice, to revitalize the practice that you have, and bring that freshness, that newness back into your practice, so that you look forward to it on a daily basis. All right? I hope you have a blessed week. Namaste.